Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. My name is Ken Williams, and I had the distinct honor of sharing a few thoughts at Dr. Gloria Wade Gayles' homegoing services this past weekend. But I woke up in the middle of the night, really ill, and I wasn't able to make the service, heartbroken. I'm just compelled to share the 3 points I wanted to make. And I guess the unintended blessing is I get to do it here in my studio because I'm going to use my hand-drawn art. I have art on my walls and more of my hand-drawn art over on this wall as well. But I'm going to pull 3 pieces that just give you a glimpse into my lived experience with this woman. First, I want to thank Jonathan Gayles and Monica Gayles, one for the opportunity to say a couple of words, but more importantly, for sharing your mother with us all those years. Boy, did you ever get any one-on-one time with her? Because she was never alone when I saw her. At least she never walked alone. She never walked alone. And if she was alone, I ran up on her. I mean, that's just, we didn't have text back then. So that's what we did in the late 80s, man. We just run up on our mentors and we hung off her like lint. And so I'm grateful that you guys shared her with us. I mean, I was damn near in your family pictures at Olin Mills over at JCPenney. I'm telling myself, you don't belong in those people's pictures. I want to use 3 pieces of my hand-drawn art to not even sum up, just give you a glimpse. 3 pieces, 3 minutes. The first one is this one. Dr. Gayles led with pure love. And I define pure love as giving someone both your eyes for free. We got all of her, no matter what. I used to wonder if she had any personal problems because I never heard about them, because every time I was in her presence, she was too busy serving me with both her eyes. Therefore, neither of her eyes were on her and her issue. She was always about serving. And I knew this because she never tried to fix any of us. She understood what I know now, and that is no one walks this earth to be fixed, only unfolded. Only unfolded. And so the impact she had on my life was incredible, but she never helped me once, not with anything. She served me the entire time. So you help people who are broken. You help people who need to be fixed. You support people who are fragile. But you serve people who are whole. And from the very beginning, she served. She served. We were always whole in her eyes. That's the first thing. The second piece I think about is this one. There is no defense for being seen. Jonathan and Monica, this is why you got no one-on-one time with your mom, because she was a noticer. She was a noticer. And there's no way to make people feel seen. You're either seen or you're not. And she knew how to see, which again means her eyes weren't about her. She was about serving others. There's no defense for being seen. There's no higher calling. There's no more intimate connection than when one truly sees you. And she was a noticer. She was a noticer. And then the last one I think about so many up here, but it's this one. And this is what I'm trying to do, to pay everything she did forward, because service is something you pay forward. She served me, and now I've got to serve others. If each one serves one, everyone would eat. Everyone would eat. And she operated that way. That raspy voice, that gentle spirit. She had a way of, between her touch and that voice, the warmth, it would just lay you to rest. It would just lay you down. But the one thing I never understood is sometimes, I don't know about you, but sometimes you wake up from that beautiful voice and then you be in a career or walking down a path I was going to be a lawyer, and 34 years later, I'm in education because she calls me Zuberi. That's my brotherhood name. One day she said, Zuberi, the children need you. And I was like, that's cool. And when I went to sleep, I woke up, I was in Connecticut. I was no longer in Atlanta, and I was in a master's degree course, learned to be an educator, even though I had a bunch of law school applications ready to be Blair Underwood and Jimmy Smits and Corbin Burnson from LA Law. She had that way. It was a velvet hammer. And it was so powerful. She sent me on my way to become an educator. And while I'm scrambling, like, I didn't sign up for this, you could see her in the distance. Oh, you'll love it. You'll love it. There's something about that kind of servant love that is just incredible. And if I could leave you with anything, it is to understand that no one is here to be fixed, only unfolded. And she did it better than anyone. So again, I apologize for not being able to make it to the ceremony. And I felt compelled to share my 2 cents about the impact she had on me.